A 14-year-old Singaporean student who recreated terrorism attacks and executions on gaming platforms like Roblox has been dealt with under the country's Internal Security Act. Authorities say he was self-radicalized by extremist ideology online after consuming large volumes of pro-Islamic State material. The boy has been issued a restriction order limiting his movement and internet access. Sherlyn Seah reports, and a warning that the following images may be distressing for some viewers.
Executions of prisoners by shooting, hanging and beheading. These are simulations created by a Singaporean teenager role-playing as an ISIS fighter on gaming platforms Roblox and Gorebox. More than just games, they tell a darker story of a boy who was self-radicalized by extremist ideology online. ISD says the youth's radicalization began in early 2023 when he was just 12 years old. He came across a video of ISIS fighting American forces in Iraq and started to view ISIS as so-called defenders of civilians. As he searched for more content online, social media algorithms fed him more extremist material. He found a pro-ISIS website and spent up to 9 hours a day consuming such content. By late 2023, he became a staunch supporter of its goal of establishing a global Islamic caliphate through violence and pledged allegiance to ISIS in June 2024. ISD says he also created multiple social media accounts to promote ISIS and encourage armed violence.
What is alarming is it's not just the age, but how radicalization now begins and how quickly it happens online. They are victim of their own biology because their brain has not fully developed. They are also victim of the social media, the confusion, and also might be personal desire to belong and to be a hero, to be accepted. And sadly, the narrative of those radicals provide that.
While the youth felt that he was too young to physically take up arms, he aspired to travel in about 10 years' time to Syria, Afghanistan, Africa, Iraq or Bali to fight for ISIS and die a martyr. To prepare, he carried out daily battle simulations at home for up to 2 hours. He used a toy rifle and role-played attacks on forces he viewed as ISIS's enemies. ISD says exposure to extremist content also worsened the teens' unease towards the LGBTQ community. He had thoughts of participating in an attack in Singapore if initiated by others, although these ideas were not developed further. The youth also expressed support for other extremist groups like Al-Qaeda and Hamas and drafted a mock-up of a nightclub attack in Bali after learning about the 2002 bombings. ISD says he was aware his activities were unlawful and took steps to conceal them. While some family members and schoolmates tried to dissuade him, none reported him to the authorities. ISD says this is the third 14-year-old to be dealt with under the ISA in the past 2 years. The department also highlighted growing concerns about youth radicalization at younger ages.
Family, school, communities must step in early when they see warning signs. And I think there are warning signs that we can definitely observe. For instance, they start to share radical content, to have a black and white perspective. These are things that society can, spot early.
ISD is urging the public to seek help early if they suspect someone may be radicalized.